Um, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. In the black community, they could give two shits about the boys, even if the boys are doing well in school and all that stuff. When it comes to their behavior, when it comes to their schooling, even if the boys are doing well, they don't want to help them out. But when it comes to the girls, they'll do that. They'll help out the girls. But when it comes to the boys who's actually doing very good, or good for themselves, there's no support. And they wonder why a lot of black men tend to gravitate to other races of people because their own kind don't support them. It is very sad and unfortunate, but it's very true. I've heard countless stories of how men who was growing up in the inner city ghettos who were actually doing well for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a criminal record. They did good in school and high school and college and all that stuff. And some, of course, some of those guys went to the military. But even then, there was not a lot of support. You get what I'm saying? But I also realized something too. In those type of situations, you do have some boys that get celebrated, but I realize in the black community, they like to pick and choose on which boy they should give praise to because his family is the most popular one. The ones that got the money and all that stuff or whatever, I don't know. They're the most popular one out the family. Even if the boy's family is not the most popular one, he still don't get a lot of credit. He still don't get no praise at all. You get what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that they do celebrate some of the boys, but they like to pick and choose on who to celebrate, on which boy to give praises to. As for me, like when it came to me, I didn't get a lot of support, from the extended family like that. I really didn't. I didn't get a lot of support like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of jealousy or something, or maybe they felt as though as that I was always different, which I was. I was different. But from my point of view, different isn't always better. But I guess in this situation it is. Because I didn't succumb myself to the ghetto lifestyle. I didn't follow the trends of the black culture. Because I had a mind of my own. I thought for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X said, know thyself and do for self. So guess what? I thought for myself. I did things that made me feel comfortable. That gave me peace, and for the most part, it gave me joy. I did a lot of things that actually gave me joy, and I didn't care what other people say, because this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? You only got one life to live. And why should I be a carbon copy of everybody else? I want to live my life the way how I live it, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why should I kiss your ass just to be accepted by society, by your culture, by your group? To hell with your group and your culture. I would rather be by myself for the rest of my life. But overall, though, man, when it comes to black people, the so-called black culture, because the reason why I say that because black people have no culture. So why should I call it a culture if they don't have one? But they don't support the boys. Even if the boys are doing well for themselves after high school and after college, or even during or after the military. They don't show no support. They don't give no praise. But when it comes to the girls, they'll do that. But not the boys. But hey, you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is, man. It pisses me off, but that's just the way it is. And they wonder why upward forward thinking black men tend to date outside their race. So whether it's whites, Latinos, Asians, whatever. They tend to date outside their race. And you know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You get, you know what I'm saying? It's best to feel appreciated instead of being tolerated. Like fuck you people, man. Nah, fuck the people, especially my own kind. Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your. If your peoples don't give you support, you got to go on about your business. You have to go to other races of people. You have to go to another community. You have to escape your old community and go to a new community where where you appreciate it at, not just tolerated. Yeah, I said it. Fuck black people. If they don't appreciate you, fuck them. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your effort, nor energy, especially not your resources. Fuck them. Take your talents somewhere else. And they wonder why blacks are at the bottom of the totem pole. As for me, I would rather travel elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? Why should I be a dumbass and waste my time and effort and resources to a group of people that don't give a fuck about me in the first place? I would never do that. And if people want to say that, oh, you're a traitor to your race, well, guess what? Fuck it. I'm not really a traitor. Here's the thing. I'm not a traitor to my race. I'll put it this way. I am not a traitor to my race. It's just that the race traded me. The race betrayed me. So guess what? I have to take my ass somewhere else. Plain and simple. And you can't blame me for that. And if you do blame me, get the fuck off my channel. I only got one life to live, so I better make it count. Fuck you and fuck the black culture. Because by 2030, blacks will become the permanent underclass. And you can't blame nobody but your goddamn selves. Like the old saying goes, the sins of the father shall come upon the sons. I'll say it again, the sins of the father shall come upon the sons. And may I remind you, the main reason why I keep on saying it is because, yes, blacks at one time did rule the world, but eventually they decided to worship the left-hand paradigm, and they became the original devils. The original devils of society, of human society. And after that, that's how they fell from grace. Because they worshiped the left-hand paradigm, and also they became the original devils. I'm sick and tired of black people, especially Muslims, want to talk about the white man as the devil. Okay, that may be the devil, but our ancestors back then, they were the original devils. Where do you think they got that concept from? Where do you think that whites got the whole notion of doing devilish acts from? They got it from the ancient blacks. They got it from the Moors. When the Moors started worshiping the left-hand paradigm and they became sinners, those so-called white people, pale-skinned motherfuckers, Caucasoids, whatever, they copied our ancestors. They copied our ancestors' ways. And that's how they came up. That's how they rise to glory. And when it came to the ancient Moors back in the day, that's how we fell from grace. Plain and simple. So it's more than just a black plague. It's because Moors decided to do what the fuck they wanted to do, and that's how they fell from grace. Point blank, period. But that's all I gotta say about that, man. That's all I gotta say. But going back to what I said, man, young boys, listen, if you don't get no love from your own peoples, it's best to travel elsewhere where you feel appreciated and not tolerated. You don't need to waste your time on your peoples like that, man. If they don't show you love, man, if they don't show you love like that, and it's all smoke and mirrors and bullshit, man, you take your ass somewhere else. You go to another community, man, where they appreciate you. Fuck them. Fuck the black race. Yeah, I said it. Fuck your peoples. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. And for the record, like I said before, I am not a race traitor. I am not a traitor of my race. It's just that my race betrayed me by stabbing me in the back. And that's all I got to say. So, yeah, man. So, thank you so much and have a good day.